Welcome to this week's episode of Games and Names. Tonight, we delve into the dynamic world of Para Taekwondo, exploring its rich history and the remarkable journey of a national team dedicated to mastering this exhilarating sport. Our spotlight falls on the inspiring history of a national team that has left an indelible mark on the Para Taekwondo landscape. Through triumphs and challenges, this team embodies the spirit of unity and excellence, showcasing the power of teamwork and perseverance. We pay tribute to the extraordinary athletes who have etched their names in Para Taekwondo history. From trailblazers who paved the way for future generations to rising stars making their mark on the international stage, these players exemplify dedication and passion for their craft. Games and Names invites you to immerse yourself in the exhilarating realm of sportsmanship, resilience, and triumph. Paralympic Taekwondo has gained attention for promoting inclusivity among individuals with physical disabilities. Originating in the early 2000s, the sport has evolved to include classifications based on impairments for fair competition. The World Para Taekwondo Championships, held biennially since 2009, showcase elite athletes from around the world. Modified rules accommodate impairments while emphasizing technique, strategy, and sportsmanship. Athletes compete in various weight categories, demonstrating agility and precision. Paralympic Taekwondo's growth highlights its significance in adaptive sports, offering athletes opportunities to excel in a challenging martial art. Its continued evolution is expected to attract more participants and support, solidifying its place in the global sporting community. Para Taekwondo is a dynamic and growing sport that has captivated athletes with disabilities worldwide, offering them a platform to showcase their strength, skill, and determination. It combines traditional Taekwondo's principles of discipline and respect with a unique classification system tailored for athletes with physical disabilities. Taekwondo originated in Korea and became one of the most popular martial arts globally, with a rich history spanning over 2,000 years. The sport made its Olympic debut in 2000 at the Sydney Olympics as a demonstration sport before being fully included in the 2000s. As Taekwondo grew, there was a growing recognition that athletes with disabilities also deserved an opportunity to compete and excel in this discipline. The World Taekwondo Federation, now simply known as World Taekwondo, began exploring ways to make the sport accessible to athletes with disabilities in the early 2000s. This led to the formation of Para Taekwondo as an official discipline in 2005. The inaugural Para Taekwondo World Championships were held in Baku, Azerbaijan, in 2009, marking a pivotal moment for the sport. From then on, Para Taekwondo has grown significantly in terms of participation and popularity. The International Paralympic Committee, IPC, officially recognized the sport, leading to its debut in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo 2020, making it a landmark event for the discipline. Para Taekwondo is distinct from its able-bodied counterpart in several ways, especially when it comes to the classification system, match format, and scoring. The classification system in Para Taekwondo ensures fair competition among athletes by grouping them based on their type and level of impairment. The sport primarily caters to athletes with limb deficiencies, impaired muscle power, and impaired passive range of motion. Kyoryuji, sparring. This is the most common form of Para Taekwondo competition, focusing on athletes with limb impairments. The athletes are classified into K41, K42, K43, and K44 classes based on the severity of their impairments, with K41 being the most impaired and K44 the least. Pumsi forms. In addition to Kyoryuji, Para Taekwondo also features Pumsi events, which are patterns of movements performed against an imaginary opponent. Pumsi is more inclusive, accommodating athletes with a wider range of disabilities, including intellectual impairments and neurological disorders. The rules for para-taekwondo matches closely mirror those of standard taekwondo, with some adaptations. A match consists of 3 rounds, each lasting 2 minutes, with a 1-minute break between rounds. Athletes can score points using kicks and punches to the opponent's torso, with head kicks often prohibited due to safety concerns, depending on the classification. The emphasis is on technique, control, and speed. Points are awarded based on the impact and accuracy of strikes. Kicks score more points than punches, and spinning kicks can earn additional points. The use of electronic scoring systems has enhanced accuracy, ensuring fair results. Protective gear. Athletes wear protective gear, including helmets, chest guards, and arm and shin protectors, similar to those used in able-bodied competitions. The inclusion of para-taekwondo in the Paralympics is a testament to the sport's rapid growth and the dedication of the athletes and officials involved. The sport made its Paralympic debut in the Tokyo 2020 Games, competing in the Kyoryuji discipline. Its addition to the Paralympics was historic, as it allowed athletes with limb impairments to compete on the world's biggest stage. In Tokyo, athletes competed across several weight categories for both men and women, with medals awarded in 8 different events. The debut was a success, with high competition and inspiring performances from athletes worldwide. The sport's inclusion in the Paralympics has raised its profile significantly, leading to increased participation and investment globally. The future of para-taekwondo is bright, with more countries investing in the sport and a growing number of athletes taking up the challenge. As the sport continues to expand globally, it is expected that new nations will rise to prominence, bringing even more diversity and competition to the sport. The continued evolution of the classification system and rules will ensure that para-taekwondo remains inclusive, allowing athletes with various disabilities to compete at the highest levels. The Paralympics will remain a crucial platform for para-taekwondo, providing the sport with a global stage and inspiring new generations of athletes to take up martial arts. With ongoing support from World Taekwondo and the IPC, para-taekwondo is well on its way to becoming one of the most popular and respected Paralympic sports. Para-taekwondo is more than just a sport, it is a powerful tool for empowerment, inclusion, and resilience. Its history, rooted in traditional taekwondo, combined with the modern spirit of inclusivity, has made it a global phenomenon. As the sport continues to grow, more athletes will have the opportunity to demonstrate their skill, courage, and determination on the world stage, inspiring countless others to pursue their dreams, regardless of the challenges they may face. The Egyptian Paralympic Taekwondo team has made remarkable strides in the sport, showcasing talent and determination on the international stage. Established to provide opportunities for athletes with physical disabilities, the team has excelled in various championships, including the Paralympic Games. Their consistent presence in prestigious competitions has solidified their reputation as a formidable force in adaptive sports. Through their achievements, the team has inspired individuals with disabilities in Egypt and beyond, breaking stereotypes and proving that talent knows no bounds. The team's journey highlights the power of sports to unite individuals and showcase the resilience of the human spirit. The Egyptian para-taekwondo team has emerged as a significant force in the global arena of martial arts, demonstrating remarkable skill and resilience. Egypt has a rich tradition in martial arts, and with the growing popularity of para-sports, the country has extended its excellence into the field of para-taekwondo. Para-taekwondo in Egypt has its roots in the early 2010s, a period when the sport began gaining momentum globally. As the World Taekwondo Federation, now World Taekwondo, officially recognized para-taekwondo in 2005 and introduced the first World Championships in 2009, countries worldwide began forming their own teams, including Egypt. The Egyptian Taekwondo Federation recognized the potential of athletes with disabilities and began investing in developing a para-taekwondo team. Coaches and officials worked hard to identify talented athletes across the country, particularly focusing on those who had already trained in martial arts. This initiative aimed to provide opportunities for athletes with disabilities to compete internationally and showcase their abilities. The establishment of a structured training program in Egypt allowed athletes to receive specialized coaching that catered to their physical conditions while enhancing their technical skills in Taekwondo. Over time, the Egyptian para-Taekwondo team grew in numbers, and its athletes began competing in regional and international tournaments. Egyptian para-Taekwondo team's involvement in international competitions started modestly but quickly expanded as the sport gained recognition. The team's early years saw participation in continental events and smaller international tournaments, where Egyptian athletes began to make their mark. This phase was critical in building experience and refining the competitive strategies of the athletes. The World Para-Taekwondo Championships are one of the most prestigious events in the sport, attracting elite athletes from around the world. The Egyptian team has consistently participated in these championships, showcasing its growing strength. The event has provided a platform for Egyptian athletes to compete against the best in the world and gauge their progress. While initial outings were focused on gaining experience, the Egyptian team has evolved into a formidable presence in recent editions of the championships. Egyptian athletes have achieved notable rankings and have competed fiercely against some of the top-ranked competitors globally. The African continent has witnessed a surge in interest in para-taekwondo, with Egypt playing a key role in the sport's development. The African Para-Taekwondo Championships are a critical event where Egypt consistently competes for podium finishes. The team's dominance in regional events has positioned Egypt as one of the leading countries in African Para-Taekwondo. Egyptian athletes have regularly won medals at the African Championships, highlighting the country's investment in developing the sport. These achievements have not only boosted the morale of the athletes but have also increased the visibility of para-taekwondo in Egypt, inspiring new generations of competitors. In addition to specialized taekwondo championships, the Egyptian para-taekwondo team has also participated in multi-sport events such as the African Games and the Mediterranean Games. These events have provided broader platforms for Egyptian para-athletes to compete and gain exposure on the international stage. The inclusion of para-taekwondo in these events reflects the sport's growing importance and the team's expanding footprint. The Paralympic Games represent the pinnacle of achievement for any para-athlete. The inclusion of para-taekwondo in the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games was a historic moment, not just for the sport but also for nations like Egypt, where para-athletes had long aspired to reach this level. The Egyptian para-taekwondo team's journey to the Paralympics began years before, with concerted efforts to qualify and prepare for the competition. The qualification process was rigorous, involving continental qualification events and world-ranking tournaments. Egyptian athletes had to compete in these high-stakes events to secure their spots in the Paralympic Games. At Tokyo 2020, the Egyptian para-taekwondo team achieved a significant milestone by sending athletes to compete in the Paralympics for the first time. Although the competition was fierce, the Egyptian athletes showcased their skills and determination, marking the country's debut in the sport at the Paralympic level. While the debut did not result in medals, the experience gained was invaluable. The participation of Egyptian athletes in the Paralympics inspired many at home, demonstrating that with perseverance and dedication, athletes with disabilities can reach the highest levels of competition. The Egyptian para-taekwondo team has made significant strides in recent years, accumulating a series of important achievements in regional and international competitions. These accomplishments have positioned Egypt as a strong contender in the sport, both in Africa and globally. Egypt's consistent success at the African Para-Taekwondo Championships is a testament to the team's dominance in the region. Egyptian athletes have won multiple gold, silver, and bronze medals in different weight categories across several editions of the championship. This success has solidified Egypt's status as a leading nation in African Para-Taekwondo. Egyptian athletes have gradually climbed the ranks in the World Para-Taekwondo Championships. In recent editions, Egyptian competitors have placed within the top ranks, contending with some of the best in the world. This achievement highlights the progress that the team has made in terms of technical ability and competitive mindset. Salma Ali is a talented athlete on the Egyptian Paralympic Taekwondo team. Her journey is one of resilience and triumph over adversity. Despite facing physical challenges, Salma has shown exceptional skill and dedication in her sport, shining on the global stage. As a role model for athletes worldwide, Salma's passion for Taekwondo and unwavering commitment have earned her respect and admiration. Her success highlights inclusivity and diversity in sports, emphasizing the importance of providing opportunities for athletes of all abilities. Salma Ali has quickly become one of the most prominent names in the world of para-taekwondo in Egypt. As a member of the Egyptian national team, she has inspired many with her incredible journey, resilience, and determination. Para-sports in Egypt have been gaining recognition and attention over the past decade, thanks to athletes like Salma Ali, who have shown that determination and skill can overcome any obstacle. Salma's involvement in para-taekwondo began after her life took an unexpected turn due to a disability. However, rather than letting it define her limits, she used it as a stepping stone to forge a path in the world of sports. Her introduction to Taekwondo came through adaptive sports programs, where she quickly demonstrated an affinity for martial arts. Her passion for the sport, combined with rigorous training and a strong competitive spirit, led to her being noticed by the Egyptian Para-Taekwondo Federation. She was soon recruited into the national team, marking the beginning of a successful athletic career. As a member of the Egyptian Para-Taekwondo national team, Salma Ali has participated in numerous international championships, representing her country with pride. Her journey on the global stage is marked by hard-fought battles, perseverance, and a determination to consistently improve her performance. Salma Ali first made her mark at the African Para-Taekwondo Championships. Competing in the K44 classification, she quickly rose to prominence in her weight category. Her technical ability, strategic mindset, and precise execution of techniques set her apart from her competitors. Salma has secured multiple medals at the continental level, helping solidify Egypt's position as a powerhouse in African Para-Taekwondo. Her performances at these championships were crucial for her development as an athlete, providing her with valuable experience and exposure to high-level competition. These successes also helped her build confidence as she prepared to take on more significant challenges on the global stage. Salma Ali's participation in the World Para-Taekwondo Championships has been a defining aspect of her career. Competing against top athletes from around the world, she has consistently proven that she belongs among the best. Her journey at the World Championships has been characterized by growth, resilience, and adaptability. In the early stages of her international career, Salma focused on gaining experience and learning from the challenges she faced. Over time, her persistence paid off, and she began to make deep runs in the tournament, earning top rankings and securing medals. These accomplishments have not only contributed to her success but have also brought pride to Egypt. Salma Ali's talent and dedication have earned her a place in several global multi-sport events, including the African Games and other international tournaments that feature parasports. These platforms have provided her with the opportunity to showcase her skills on a larger stage and demonstrate the growing strength of Egyptian para-taekwondo. Salma Ali's success has had a far-reaching impact on parasports in Egypt. She has shown that athletes with disabilities can compete at the highest levels and achieve greatness through hard work, dedication, and support. Her story has resonated with many, inspiring others to pursue their dreams regardless of the obstacles they may face. The growing visibility of para-taekwondo in Egypt can be attributed in part to athletes like Salma, who have broken barriers and demonstrated what is possible. Her achievements have led to increased support from the government and sports organizations, which are now investing more in developing para-sports programs and providing resources for athletes with disabilities. Despite her successes, Salma Ali has faced numerous challenges throughout her career. Competing at the international level requires significant resources, including access to top-notch training facilities, advanced coaching, and funding for travel and competition. However, these obstacles have not deterred her. Instead, they have fueled her determination to continue pushing forward. Looking ahead, Salma's focus is on maintaining her competitive edge, qualifying for the Paralympic Games, and securing more international titles. She remains committed to representing Egypt with pride and elevating the status of para-taekwondo in the country. Egyptian Paralympic Taekwondo athlete Abdelrahman Mahmoud is a symbol of resilience and determination. His remarkable skills and unwavering passion for the sport have earned him recognition both nationally and internationally. Mahmoud's journey embodies the spirit of overcoming challenges with grace and perseverance. Abdelrahman Mahmoud has emerged as one of the most prominent athletes in the Egyptian para-taekwondo scene. His journey from the local arenas of Egypt to competing on the international stage is a story of dedication, resilience, and remarkable skill. As a key player in the Egyptian national para-taekwondo team, Mahmoud has made a name for himself through his participation in international championships and his impressive list of achievements. Abdelrahman Mahmoud's entry into the world of para-taekwondo was driven by a deep love for sports and an unyielding spirit. Born with a disability, Mahmoud was introduced to adaptive sports at a young age, where he discovered his natural talent and passion for martial arts. His determination to excel in taekwondo led him to join local clubs where he could hone his skills under specialized coaching. His talent did not go unnoticed for long, and soon, Mahmoud was selected to join the Egyptian national para-taekwondo team. The rigorous training programs, coupled with his own hard work, transformed him into one of the country's top para-athletes. Abdelrahman Mahmoud's international career began as Egypt increasingly focused on developing its presence in para-taekwondo. The sport's inclusion in global competitions, particularly under the governance of World Taekwondo, provided Mahmoud with opportunities to compete against some of the best athletes from around the world. One of the major milestones in Abdelrahman Mahmoud's career has been his participation in the World Para-Taekwondo Championships. Competing in the K44 classification, Mahmoud has consistently proven himself to be a formidable opponent. His journey in these championships has been marked by hard-fought matches, where his technical proficiency and strategic mindset have shown through. Over the years, Mahmoud has secured multiple podium finishes at these championships. His success has played a crucial role in raising Egypt's profile in the world of para-taekwondo. Competing at this level has also allowed him to refine his skills and learn from the best in the sport, further improving his performances in subsequent tournaments. On the African continent, Abdelrahman Mahmoud has established himself as a dominant figure in para-taekwondo. The African Para-Taekwondo Championships have been a key event where Mahmoud has showcased his prowess. Competing in his weight category, he has regularly secured top positions, often winning gold and silver medals. His dominance in Africa has earned him recognition as one of the top athletes in the region. His success in these championships has also helped Egypt maintain its standing as one of the leading nations in African para-taekwondo. With the inclusion of para-taekwondo in the Paralympic Games starting from Tokyo 2020, Abdelrahman Mahmoud set his sights on qualifying for the Paralympics. Competing in qualification events, he has gone head-to-head with the best athletes globally, aiming to earn a spot in the world's most prestigious para-sports event. While the road to the Paralympics is highly competitive, Mahmoud's performance in these qualification events has brought him closer to achieving this dream. His determination to represent Egypt at the Paralympics remains one of his primary goals, driving him to continuously push his limits. Like many athletes in para-sports, Abdelrahman Mahmoud has faced numerous challenges throughout his career. Competing at the international level requires significant resources, including access to advanced training facilities, quality coaching, and funding for travel. However, these obstacles have only fueled his determination to succeed. Mahmoud's journey is a testament to the power of resilience and hard work. As Abdelrahman Mahmoud continues to build on his already impressive career, his focus remains on qualifying for the Paralympic Games and achieving even greater success on the international stage. With his experience, skill, and determination, he is well positioned to continue being a key player for the Egyptian national para-taekwondo team. The road ahead promises more challenges, but for Mahmoud, every competition is another opportunity to showcase his talent and represent his country with pride. His ambition is not only to win medals but to leave a lasting legacy in the sport, both in Egypt and beyond. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Games and Names. We appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more fun games and name discussions. Our team works hard to bring you quality content. See you next time on Games and Names.